today's special guest for today is going to be William the Dumpy Duck. Okay? Hey! So, hi William. Hi Rick. Hi, so, tell us, William, first of all, how are you? Oh, fine.
6 days! Has it really only been 6 days? You know, I think that a week ago, Tansy was leaving, the hotel design was being rejected and rejected. You know, I was being audited by the IRS, and in my folly, I thought myself unhappy. He follows me! It's like he's got unlimited time and unlimited funds. Brother Bob's life savings, apparently. You know, he takes an interest in my work. The other day, I don't even know if I can talk about this yet. The other day, I had to take a commuter flight to St. Louis, because that's where they're building the outside elevator for the Regency. And Rick said, "Oh, can I come along?" And I said, "Well, sure, fine, you know, it's not going to be fun, but..." Anyway, we get on the plane at DC-8, I think, and Rick's wearing this stupid pilot's hat that he bought at the airport, leafing through a bound copy of a red book. Anyway, we're sitting there when all of a sudden the safety belt lights come on and the plane starts shaking. People are, in fact, starting to get a little alarmed. And what happens in the middle of all this? Rick stands up in the middle of the aisle and shouts, "Urinate! Everybody urinate or your kidneys will explode!" Honestly. Oh, and you know what? I think a few people did. I mean, he's wearing that pilot's hat and that white shirt and tie that he always used to wear, and in a panic situation like that, well, naturally, the next thing we hear is the pilot coming on over the intercom. Folks, we've been experiencing some turbulence, but we're out of it now, and we'll be landing in St. Louis in about 1 minute. And Rick just sits down with no idea about how many people wanted to murder him! You know, I think the only reason that he escaped is because the people that had the grounds to didn't want to stand up! It's 100 things a day like that. Oh, little things, most of it, they're beginning to take their toll. I'm becoming irrational and snappish. I lie awake. You know, after that shoes and socks party, it took me 2 days to square things with Walgrave. Look at this! Whoa, what is this? Oh, this is the Regency, as of this morning.
Pretty start.
It looks like a huge air conditioner. I know. You know, I just keep telling myself that, I mean, no matter what, it's still got my name on it, and that's something, I guess. I guess.
William, if this Rick person is ruining your career and your life, you just have to do something about it, that's all.
I can't. I own too much. Well, maybe he'll just drift away when he's station. Oh, I don't think so. He's beginning to drop hints about what he wants for Christmas.
Oh, no.
What does he want? A Mr. Microphone. Okay, so something obviously has to be done. What are the rules? We can't hurt his feelings, right? Right. Shoot, that makes things tricky. Oh, here's an idea. Well, just see what you think of it, okay? Now, you know how when you travel, you know, you go to a foreign country, I mean, it's a lot of fun, but it puts one heck of a strain on you, right? Well, people are talking differently than you, and they remember different things, and, well, they eat weird things, and, well, pretty soon you're happy home, right? And, well, the more bizarre the place is, the faster you get homesick. So? Well, and just an idea, why don't we hit Rick with a dose of culture shock? I mean, no, really, we could start confronting him with all these, well, you know, traditions and rituals and customs that he's never seen before. Okay, Axel, how do we know what kind of traditions and customs Rick hasn't seen before? We make him up. Oh, Axel. No, really, I think we could do this. So what, in other words, we're going to leave him out? No, we invited him to join in. And if he gets fed up with it, then, well, hey, I bet we can find things that are weird enough, or strange enough, or bizarre enough, or boring enough that, well, I bet you money Rick will be on the next Amtrak back to Silver Hills. What do you think? I think it's very cowardly. Thought you'd like it. When do we rehearse? We're not going to rehearse, all right? William, this is a desperate situation. It calls for something infantile. Oh, Kemp, that's who could help us. Kemp would know plenty of weird traditions. He lives in a transit hotel in Indianapolis. Axel! No, let me do this, okay? It could be that favor Tansy's always bugging me about. What? Look, Tansy's always saying, do an anonymous favor, William. Of course, there's no way of making it anonymous. Who cares?
Well, Axel.
What?
I'm just surprised you remembered that.
Well, would this count if Rick were to leave?
It's not for you to say.
But
Yeah, all right. If you somehow got Rick to leave William in peace with no hard feelings, yes, in my book that would count.
Good. Look, far be it from me to be a godless party pooper, but you're just gonna have to forget about all of this.
All right, leave it for now. But, William, call me if you change your mind. Mr. Microphone, huh? I wonder what will ask for next Christmas.
I'd better get going too. I've got some phoning to do.
Is that Washington magazine?
The Post, yeah. Listen, since this whole Rick thing started, I feel like a real traitor.
No, Pooh.
I do. Leaving here Friday and leaving you here with me.
No, it's all right. You know, I'm gonna say something to him. I really will.
Good.
I had no idea what.
Yeah, he's coming down the road. Do you want me to stay?
No, it's all right. It's fine. I've got my work. Okay. Rick, sit down. Put down your tambourine. Now, as you know, there is a certain chemistry between two people that affects both people in various different ways. Now, just as there's some chemistry in you, which allows you to like my company, well, you see, there's some chemistry in me that makes me want to scratch your face up! No. Rick, I'm not going to mince words. It's time for you to leave. We needn't go into the reasons why. Let's just say that, well, it's something I've thought about and decided upon. Now, I realize that you saved my life. I do, in fact, owe you my life, and I realize that I promised you in writing that no matter what, you could come to me for anything, even if it was a place to stay. Ugh! Rick, do you know what this is? It's a crossbow! Okay, you know, if I just concentrate, that's all I gotta do.
What are you smiling about? I'm not smiling. You want to know why? Well, do ya? You want to know why? Why I'm not smiling? Well,
Okay, what is the problem?
you really want to know?
Rick!
Okay. Well, you know my brother Bob?
Brother Bob, yes.
Well, I called him up this morning and, well, guess what?
What?
He moved.
He moved to where?
Well, that's the thing. He didn't leave a coordinate address or anything.
Well, surely if he moved, he's, you know, gonna stay in touch, right?
I don't know. I hope he at least sends my things.
What things?
You know, like my clothes, my chemistry set, my chihuahua.
Your chihuahua?
Oh, you should see him. He's real lifelike.
Rick, where is Brother Bob going to send your things?
Well, here, right?
Here?
This is where I am, isn't it?
Oh boy. Rick. Okay. Now, you're here and I'm here. You with me so far?
I'm a little lost.
Okay, all I said was that you're here and I'm here.
Okay.
All right. Now, when two people are together, a lot of the time, they can't help but influencing each other and influencing each other's ability to function. You still with me?
You're here and I'm here.
Right. So what are we talking about here, right?